Your healing work should not be free. I don't care whatever other people are telling you, whatever these spiritual gurus are telling you, that healing should be free because it transforms people's lives. So you are being so greedy and evil because you want money for it. You want to charge for it. Boo! Please. No, we are not doing any of that, because on all the levels, be it energetical, be it spiritual, be it mental, emotional, or physical, this is not serving you at all. First off, nothing in this world is free. Energy runs through exchange. It is really at the essence of who we are. Second off, if this is your work, then you are meant to be sustained from it. Okay? So, grab your notebooks or your MacBooks and let's do it. Class is in session, people. Welcome to this episode of Spiritual Business for Dummies, where I'm going to tell you all the reasons why your work should not be free and how to overcome the resistance that you are currently feeling when you think about charging your worth in exchange for the transformative, incredible work that you are offering. You must be wondering, who am I to even be talking to you about this? Well, hello, I am Maya, and for the past 3 years, I have been running a holistic well-being marketplace, working with hundreds of healers, holistic coaches, extremely talented ones, and I have seen something that has been burning my eyes. The most talented practitioners are completely undercharging, overgiving, and burning out. Over the past 3 years, I've seen so many people quit what they do because they were struggling to make ends meet. So I made it my mission to help you figure out this whole business game that you hate so much, okay? And finally, start charging your worth. Start putting structures, very simple, easy structures in place that will sustain you, nurture you back from the incredible transformation that you are offering people. I am an energy channel and a meditation guide, as well as a serial entrepreneur, startup founder, strategy consultant, all things and none, but I speak both languages. And this is why I created this series, Spiritual Business for Dummies. So if you are not subscribed yet, please do so. Always share your insights, feedback in the comments. Love, love, love to hear from you. So let's do it. Fundamentally speaking, nothing in this world is free. You understand energy, right? So if you are offering an energy transformation and energy healing for free, that means the person in front of you is paying elsewhere. They're might not giving you money, but their energy, their karma is making them pay and probably linking it back to you in a very nasty way that you don't even want to know how. So it's really about understanding that everything runs through energy exchange. The fundamental of our world runs through energy exchange. For a plant to grow, it might seem like it's growing out of nowhere or that there is no energy exchange around that. But the truth is, the sun is nurturing the plants, the water, the rain, the soil. Like there is this like continuous exchange between the plant and the environment around the plant in order to make the plant grow. So it is not just coming out of nowhere and growing, okay? So even the most like spiritual nature things run through energy exchange. Now, where does the problem happen when it comes to you exchanging your gifts for money? It happens when we talk about money, because I know that many of you do not have a problem exchanging like an energy healing session for a somatic healing session or energy healing for breath work or whatever it is. I have done that as well, where I was exchanging energy channeling for breathwork sessions or business strategy for energy healing, whatever it is. It is unsustainable. It is unsustainable, especially when you want to make your life work from your life's work. You cannot just exchange your way through life. That's not gonna happen. And I'm sorry to burst your bubble. And I know that a lot of you are living in La La Land right now, being like, yeah, but you know, we can create these communities where we run on complete exchange. And that's good for you if you are in one of those communities. and it is working for you. I love that, and I wish to see more of that, and I am rooting for you. But for 99% of you watching this right now, the truth is you are still operating in the normal, quote unquote, the normal world. And you have chosen, your soul that has reincarnated in this human body has chosen to experience human life, meaning experiencing material things like money. And money is not bad. It's just another form of energy, in the same way that you're going to be exchanging breathwork for energy healing. Well, money might as well be that energy healing. In fact, if you have money, you can choose which energy healing you want to get in exchange for that. So I really need you to stop seeing money as this evil thing, or as this thing to feel guilty about, or like ashamed of, and really start seeing it as pure value, pure energy. Like what money does, in fact, like everything around you is money. Like this has been bought from money. The table is money. The microphone is money. The phone recording this is money. And I'm sure that if you look around you, it is the exact same thing. So once you start seeing life like this, oh wow, I am surrounded by money. This is incredible. Look at what money has allowed us to achieve. And yes, it could have been something else. It could have been another form of energy in another life, in another planet, maybe on Venus. They don't use money, they use something else. But that's not the case here on Earth. At this point in time, we are still using money. Maybe my great children will look at this video and be like, what? She's talking about money? That's so overrated. That's so done. Okay, but we're not there yet, okay? The world we live in requires you to have money in order to experience the riches of this life, in order to sustain and nurture yourself. And here's the thing, if you are giving your work for free, you will end up becoming resentful of it. You will end up resenting yourself, resenting the people that are taking it for free, resenting your community, resenting everything that revolves around that, and you might even burn out from it. I'm going to tell you this story where when I started my first startup, it was the Challenger Bank for Autistic People. And I used to think, I don't care about money. I'm just going to do it for the love of it because I'm so passionate. My brother is autistic and I've always wanted to create something that's going to help this community. I'm neurodivergent as well. So I really just put myself out there just for the love of it. I was passionate. I wanted to do this. I wanted to create. I didn't care about money. I didn't care about this. I didn't care about that. So I was not charging. Well, it's a little bit different because it was a platform. It was a financial management app, ironically. And I said, I will figure out money later. You know what happened? After 2 years of I will figure out money later, I burnt out. I had a team of people that I could not pay. We barely brought the product out in market. We could not expand it. We could not even serve the people that we aspired to serve at the beginning. And that was all because I tried to give the work for free and not realizing that actually there is an actual exchange that needs to happen for us to sustain ourselves in order to grow more and to impact more and to give more. So if your primary goal through this work that you are doing is to impact people, you need to understand that money will help you make that impact even bigger. It will give you the resources to fund whatever it is that you care about. If you believe that big pharma shouldn't be ruling this world, then once you get rich, you can fund medicine-less hospitals. You can fund research clinics. You can fund apps or tools or platforms to reach out more people. Maybe you can simply give scholarships to people that are in need. Maybe you can create a foundation of some sort. Maybe you can create a community that only runs on pure non-monetary exchange, whatever it is. But you need the money to get there. So this is a call for you to stop undercharging. If you are really serious about your mission on this earth, and I know you are, because you are still watching this video, because you are doing healing, conscious, incredible, transformative work. You want to put that out into the world. You want to impact people. You want to change lives. Then you need to accept receiving money for it. And not only just money, but getting really paid for it. Getting rich out of it. Okay? Rich as fuck. This is what we want. So, I'm getting super passionate here. So, to invite you also to see it from another lens, nothing in this world is free. I already said it from an energetical perspective, but even the most basic necessities. So, the people that are telling you healing should be free because everyone should get access to it. Okay, water is an even bigger necessity because if you don't drink, you die. Is it free? It's not. It's like multiple $1 trillion industry. Medicine, medical, big pharma, is it free? We look at it as essential where we are. We need modern medicine because we are not yet at a point where your work is reaching the masses for us to not need the disgusting big pharmas anymore. But it's not free. On the contrary, like they are like making trillions out of it. I think last year was $1.27 trillion. So what was the healing industry's turnover in regards to that? But do you see what I mean? It's like if we want to change things, if we want to move things forward, if we want to shift the power balance of the world, we need to start making shit tons of money from the conscious transformative work. We need to redistribute wealth in your hands. And you are the one responsible for accepting that, for doing that, for putting yourself out there and saying, yes, I am worth this and I am going to charge this and fuck anyone that thinks differently. And I know that you might get a lot of shit from it, from spiritual communities. I remember when I was just starting to do energy channeling, meditation, intuitive business strategy. I started just like you. I was doing sessions. Yes, I was running a marketplace at the same time, but I started offering sessions. I started doing a lot of exchanges. I started offering a lot of free sessions, free workshops, free this, free that. And then at some point I was like, what the fuck? This is not sustainable at all. I cannot continue giving away for free. I started to feel resentful and thinking my time is worth more than that. And also, you know what I saw? The people that were receiving for free, they were not taking my work seriously. They were just cruising around. They were not applying the extremely transformative tools that I was giving them. And that was just a waste of time for everyone. Why would I do that? When I started charging my worth, when I stopped selling my time for money, when I started creating packaged containers, high ticket containers, which is everything that I teach inside the Magic Business Blueprint, which you can find in the description below. When I started to do that and when I started to price my work in thousands instead of pennies or for free, I started attracting clients that were so serious about this and that were experiencing life-changing transformations. Some of my clients have been able to completely revamp their businesses in less than 2 weeks, making thousands of dollars from it, being able to flourish, being able to feel so aligned and nurtured with their business, whereas before they thought that was extremely impossible. So I really was able to ground that life transformation in the people that needed it. And then, you know what? I was able to expand my voice. I'm creating this content for free. I have a newsletter for free. I run free workshops as well. But I am doing it from a place of overflow and absolute unconditional love and joy and presence and grounding. And I'm not running on this survival energy trying to figure out how is this business going to make me money? How am I going to be able to sustain this? How am I going to nurture myself from this? I'm not. Because now I position myself in a place where I know my value and I am offering this incredibly transformative work to reflect that value. And at the same time, I am serving the masses through accessible products the Magic Business Blueprint is super accessible. I am now like expanding in giving, giving, because I am able to do that. So this is your call for you to really ground in my work is transformative. I am going to start charging for it. And you can start incrementally, okay? Like, I understand the whole money resistance bit, and I have another video on money beliefs, and I have the magic money energy activation that you can do for free as well. See? I link it below. And once you start dissolving those money blocks, those financial blocks, you can start increasing your price point in a way that feels good, in a way that will match your environment, that will attract the people to you, and you start flourishing within your work like that. So please, if you're still here, thank you. I love you. Thank yourself as well, because that really means you needed to hear this message. And I know that it shifted things for you, because there is just so much powerful energy that is coming through the screen right now. But this is really for you to stop giving your work away for free, stop undercharging, and start taking this material game, this human game seriously, because at the end of the day, to be spiritual is simply to be human. So, recap. Stop undercharging. Stop giving your work away for free. And if you want to learn how to structure your gifts, your practice, your healing practice, your coaching practice, your holistic practice, or just like how to create a sustainable, profitable, soul-aligned business from your gifts, you can check out the Magic Business Blueprint below. It gives you everything that you need for that. I love you. I thank you for being here, and I'm sending you so much love. Bisous. And don't forget to subscribe and share with whomever needs to hear this. We need to spread the love and the transformation. Okay. Bisous.